Hey, so today talking about slowing down and building a solid foundation. Now, the reason I talk about this is we've all heard this from probably most network marketing companies or from most affiliate marketing companies that you may have looked at. When they're advertising their business in the first place, it's all about fast money. They all talk about the fast start. If you're looked at a network marketing company, they show you the 2x2 or they show you the 3x3 and they go, this is how you build like this. You get two friends and they get two friends, and before you know it, you've got your luxury car and you're a millionaire and you've retired your partner and all that stuff. And it sounds really easy and fantastic. Or if you've gone to an affiliate marketing company, they wheel out in the testimonials, all of these people that are six-figure earners, seven-figure earners. They bought a mansion within 3 months of being in the business, and you go in thinking, yep, here we go, all of these people making loads of money. This must be fantastic. All these testimonials sound great. There's all these people that have made all of this money. I'm in, let's do this. In no time at all, I'm going to be out of my job. Everybody's heard it. We all fell for it. Okay, now the key thing is that is not real. All right, straight up, that is not real. That's kind of like thinking that everybody who goes into acting will go to Hollywood. It's like thinking everybody who plays sport will be a professional. Those people that make all those enormous amounts of money so quickly, usually when they do that, they've come with some past experience, some past network. Those guys have not just started and absolutely rocketed to the top of the game. It just doesn't happen. And unfortunately, what happens is a lot of these companies they're misleading people on the start. They want the hype, and it's the hype that builds. And every so often, somebody gets a bit of an explosion. Now, the key thing with you and your business is that commonly, actually building a solid foundation will actually allow you to move more quickly. I see it all the time. People in network marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, they jump from one company to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And every time it's like, this is the best business. They've got the best products. They've got the best compensation plan. I'll tell you right now, there's no compensation plan that's better than any compensation plan. The only compensation plan is work your ass off and earn your money. All of the compensation plans pay out if you work hard. So number one, if somebody tells you it's the best compensation plan ever, don't listen to them, because they're all about the same. The key thing is looking at that business or any business and thinking, right, I am me and I am going to become a business person. So what you've got to be is a person of service. Okay, it's so important. What most people do is go out, harass all of their friends and family to try and sell a product that people generally don't want, or join a business that people generally aren't interested in. They don't want a business, and even though you think it's great, most people don't and think it's weird. And because you act weird, they think it's even weirder. And before you know it, you're not getting invited to the barbecues anymore, and your friends think you're a weirdo. Same with digital marketing. Go out, spam the world all over your Facebook page. Maybe start up a business Facebook page, run some advertising. Don't really know who it is you're advertising to, thinking I'll just run some ads and like the Pied Piper of Hamelin, customers will just come to me. Again, it doesn't happen. What's really important is to look and go, what is my brand? What's my service? What do I stand for? What are my skills? What's my experience? What's my knowledge? Who am I as a person? Because people buy from and people join businesses with people who they know, they like, and they trust. Okay, really important. You've got to allow people to know you, to like you, and to trust you. And the way that you do that is by providing them a couple of things. One is a service. If you've got some kind of skills that you can offer that relate to your business, then fantastic, provide some form of service. But what we find is most people coming into home-based businesses, they don't have a service. They're just people from an office job or whatever else, and don't actually have skills that relate to the business. So that can be hard. Second thing you can offer is knowledge, so sharing knowledge with people and really giving people some kind of information that will help their lives. That's how like bloggers work, sharing information with people that you find interesting, that they may also find interesting. And yes, that takes time. People don't get subscriber lists of tens of thousands of people overnight. The key thing is you don't need tens of thousands of people. You could have a fantastic business with hundreds of people. You could have a great business if those people are engaged and you're providing them quality so that they engage with your content. The other thing with that is also if you align with a company that they provide a service. But again, it's still all about service and information. And what I think to do is come back to how you shop. And when you think about how you shop, it all starts to make sense. But first, guys, if you're watching this, please do send me a comment, say hello. Hi, Dave. It takes 2 seconds. Hit comments. Hi, Dave. Send me a little emoji. If you're watching, hit replay or hit the comment, type replay. Or if you think someone needs to see this, tag them in. Or even if you watch these regularly, tap the screen, hit share. I'd really appreciate that. But it's great to know who's watching. So please just do comment and say hello. So setting that brand is so important. There you go, Cheryl. Thank you. Setting the brand is so important. Okay, and what we've got to do is take our time. Now, this is where the patience bit comes in, because people don't get those big followings overnight. And if you think about the way that you shop, there's only so much time that you've got in your day, and there's only so many news feeds that pop up into your Facebook wall. And the people that you actually absorb and look and read and follow their stuff is actually quite a small amount of people. So it literally just does take time. And what we've got to do is provide a consistent service over time to those people. Either getting out and providing some form of a service. If you can provide a service, that's absolutely the best, because most people, they just want someone to help them with something. And by helping them, it isn't like go to a shake party or just try and sell them something. Hey, come to this meeting where you're going to sell them something. People want to learn something. People want to learn some knowledge, or they want to be taught skills, or they want a service given to them so that they can, feel good or not have to do something themselves and learn at the same time. So the learning part is so important, and that just takes time for you to learn skills to do that. But when it comes to your brand, this is the most important thing, is that whatever it is that you decide to do, and I don't know what it is that you do to be able to tell you what to do. The thing is that from a branding point of view, if you're going to use digital marketing or you're going to do face-to-face in direct sale, it doesn't happen overnight. You've got to commit to the process. You've got to go into this and look at it like you're a shopkeeper. Okay, now if you open a shop, a lot of people who open a shop, they take out, 20, 30, 100,000, $250,000 of loan, and it'll take them 2 to 3 years before they'll start to actually make any money. They take out a massive loan, they pay themselves from the loan as well as making a little bit of money from the shop. But for them to build up a solid customer base, for most companies, it takes a while. And in your direct sales business, it's exactly the same. So when you start out, you've got to be absolutely willing to spend, a year building your foundation, building some skills, getting some knowledge around your products or generating a service, or getting the skills in order to provide a service. And then once you've done that, you've got to get good at it. You've got to market. There's 2 skills that you've got to have as any kind of a networker. And one is grow your database. The other is add value to it. And you've got to let people know that you're there. That could take weeks or even months before the ball starts rolling. If you're providing a service, it could take you months before you really start getting some services. So if you do skincare, you might be doing facials or makeup or something like that. It might take you a while before you get some people to come through, because at the end of the day, no one knows who you are. If you just go and try and sell to people, people don't want to be sold to. There's shops in the city. You've got MAC or whatever else, makeup places that can go and get the skin done. Whatever your business is, if you're in health, people want to be given a service to learn how to be more healthy. Their food options, their mindset, their education options, accountability. People don't just want to buy a shake. They want the service, and the shake comes secondary. Is, hey, this will accelerate it, but this is the education. Why should you be healthy? What are the options and choices you've been making that are making you unhealthy? So you've got to be willing to give it the time. And I can only talk from my own experience, but what I've seen and what I know is that everybody who I know who's made it to be full-time and earning a full-time income from their networking, direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing businesses, most of them to go full-time have taken them 3 years. Okay, and all the books all talk about 3 to 5 years. Everybody I know that's done it, 3 to 5 years. I myself took me 2 years basically to get to the point of earning a full-time income. Well, nearly, it was like 18 months to 2 years. But I probably left my job a bit earlier than I should have done. I was just like, right, I'm close enough, I'm out. I wouldn't advise that to most people because it can be pretty stressful. But, it took me a little while. And you've got to be willing to have that. And if you get in from the start and think you're going to earn a full-time income in 2 months, 6 months, a year, it isn't going to happen for 99% of people. And even the 1% who do it, most of them have been working in the industry in different companies for a number of years before. So when they talk about them being like these overnight successes, hey, this guy's joined the company and he's a diamond and he's been in 2 weeks. Like, don't buy into that. Go, right, okay, well, where was that dude before? Because, likely it is, he's not only been somewhere before, but the team he's brought in, he's probably raping and pillaging his old downline from his old company who other people helped to build. And he's probably now just bringing everybody over and doing the dirty on his old company. So, whilst you go, hey, this guy's great, you go, well, where are all these people coming from? I've seen it time and time again that leaders do that, go into a company and they basically just demolish their downline or sidelines. For me, that's disrespectful, and we shouldn't be hailing people that do that. So basically, guys, that's it. It takes time. To build any business takes time, and we've got to be willing right from the start to set your foundations, let people know who you are, create some credibility, get some skills, start to build your database, start to get some consistency, get those referrals from people by giving a solid service. Let people respect you because they learn that you're someone who cares about them. And I can tell you again, I can only say from my own experience, but the one thing that I've done and that Martin has done the whole time is we've been very active in the Perth market where we are. People know who we are because we're out and we're in the health industry. We're around the networking events and people know us. And some people, a lot of people took months and even years to join us. So you get a few quick wins, some medium wins, some slow wins, but over time it all kind of evens out to the point that we even get people refer people to us who aren't in our business, and we've had people refer people to us cross line because they knew someone and said, oh, you don't want to join us, our uplines are awful, go and speak to these guys. That's when you've got a good business, when people respect you. So so that's it, guys. Take time. Respect the fact that it's going to take time, and if you want a solid business, build the foundation strong and know that once you've got a solid foundation and you get into your own flow, your business will grow. But if you try and go for the quick win, there's no such thing as a quick buck, and if there was, everybody would be doing it. And no matter what most people promise you, they won't deliver it. So take time, build a solid business, and find some people around you who are successful, who will help you to do so. And sometimes reach outside of your business, because the people who might be your uplines quite commonly, may not necessarily be telling you exactly the truth because they just want you to follow the system. And for most people, the system won't work. So, find some people who have maybe you can trust, who can show you what they did. Because quite commonly you want an independent opinion. So that's it, guys. As always, if you watch this, please just do say hi. Hi, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Bye, Dave. Tag anyone in that you think needs to be tagged in. If you've liked these, hit the screen. Give me a share. I'd really love that. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.